Imagine being alone, with no people around to talk to, with none of your devices around, just you and yourself for a long period of time, maybe hours or maybe days. Does that thought scare you or does it excite you? It sure does excite me. Let me know what you feel in the comments. I'm sure there are a lot of people who do enjoy solitude, and the exact opposite is true as well. A lot of people dread the thought of being alone. And I can guarantee these are the people who are always into social interactions with others through conversations or through spending endless hours on social media. But the truth is, these people do not fear being alone. They're afraid of being lonely. Rightly so, being lonely is something which is not at all good for your mental health. But what the society thinks is that being alone and being lonely is the same thing. But it's not. If you think about it, I think there's a fine line of difference between being lonely and being alone. Being lonely is that feeling when you think you are being socially secluded or rejected, and that bothers you and your happiness. It is something which is beyond your control. However, being alone is within your control. It is being with yourself and ultimately discovering yourself. Unfortunately, our society has set bad standards to being alone, and there's a certain level of stigma attached to it. Someone who likes to spend time alone is looked upon differently as someone who's shy or reticent. But the truth is, in this day and age, with distractions and meaningless conversations all around us, solitude has never been so important to understand oneself in this cluttery world. So let's start off by understanding solitude better. Solitude is about disconnecting from any kind of social stimulation to reflect on oneself. People generally tend to associate the liking of being alone with introversion or extroversion. But that simply isn't the case. There are a lot of extroverts who also like spending time alone, understanding themselves better. A liking of being alone is something which some people have and some people don't. But I think it is something everyone should take time out for, even if it is something which makes you uncomfortable, because the end result is beautiful. So what is it that makes solitude or time spent alone such an important practice? I would say the benefits, and in this video I would put forth just a few of the benefits or positive changes solitude can really bring in you. And just as a thing to note, solitude or spending time alone does not mean you spend all your time watching cat videos on the internet. It's about being with your thoughts and reflecting on them. So to start off, when you set aside time for yourself with your thoughts and reflections, you understand yourself much better by nature. I can say this strongly because I'm someone who loves spending time alone, and I must say I've had pretty surprising revelations about what I want from my life and the kind of person I am. It made me think over matters I never thought about before. When you spend time in solitude, you think with depth, because essentially you are being forced to look into ideas or thoughts which you once overlooked or avoided. And when you think with depth, you are bound to understand amazing things about yourself. This is something which I totally experienced. Another thing about solitude is that when you're forced to be alone and think with depth, you are generally much more creative. I can say for sure that a majority of ideas that I have that I think are creative or innovative came when I was alone. I'm sure every individual is the most creative when he is alone with his thoughts. The reason for this, I think, would be when you're alone, you don't have people telling you what you're supposed to do, and you don't have that external chatter or influence of any kind. Be alone. That is the secret of invention. Be alone. That is when ideas are born. Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was a man of many feats and was a genius. The fact that Nikola Tesla claimed how much solitude has contributed in his life makes me think how much it would have actually helped him to stay productive and to unleash his creativity. In fact, Nikola Tesla is just one of the many great people who are advocates of this practice. Another great quote on solitude would be, "Without great solitude, no serious work is possible." Pablo Picasso. And in true sense, this is the way to be productive, because when you disconnect from everything, you plug into the work which matters to you. I think this aspect also touches a little bit upon the concept of minimalism, because when you're alone, you are essentially unaccompanied by distractions and stimulations of various sorts. And when you have a minimalistic approach towards the way you spend your time, you will find yourself free from distractions and better equipped with the power of focus and ultimately productivity to get work done. I notice patterns of productivity when I do certain things, such as planning my time out when I want to be alone. Maybe it's the true power of solitude, because of which I generally feel much more comfortable and much more productive when I'm alone doing some meaningful work, rather than having to do it with a group of people. Spending time alone and working makes me a lot more productive. That pretty much sums up a few of the most interesting experiences I had with this practice. It is truly a path to understanding yourself better and to also grow in a lot of aspects of your life, such as spirituality and maybe even unfolding the life you really want. Even though things are starting to get normal with the whole COVID situation, a lot of us are still feeling lonely. And I think instead of starting to feel lonely, we should really use that time to introspect and to start living in solitude intentionally. Use this as an opportunity to spend time alone with intention. As you know already, there is a difference between being alone and being lonely. So start spending some time alone every day to get to know yourself better and to talk to yourself a little bit. By no means am I saying that you should be spending all your time alone. That is simply not the case. There are a lot of people to whom being alone is really uncomfortable, and the exact opposite is true as well. A lot of people find it uncomfortable to be interacting all the time with other people. It is important to find what makes you uncomfortable and to also tackle it a little every now and then. If social interactions make you uncomfortable, do it every now and then. And if being alone makes you uncomfortable, spend some time to be alone intentionally. But in conclusion, be sure to spend some time alone to live your life intentionally and mindfully in solitude. Maybe meditate or journal or spend some time off of social media. It's all up to you, because in the end, you know yourself the best. And that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click on that bell icon just besides the subscribe button to get notified every single time I upload a new video here on this channel. So that's all for this week. I'll see you next week. Until then, take care.